Oh,
hey! It's a little dark. Excuse me, y'all.
Oh, maybe because our light is usually right there. Yeah.
It's a little closer.
It's a little.
There it is.
Is that better?
That's wonderful. Yes.
Okay, let's close my little screen door.
All right.
Let me slide in here like I ain't never left.
How y'all doing?
Yeah,
yes,
shalom.
Okay. Shalom. Welcome to Story Time. Story Time. Story Time.
Hey! Good to see everybody.
Yes.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Listen.
Shalom.
It is good to see y'all on this second day, okay? If you don't know who I am, I'm Bonnie G in the place
to be.
Hey! And I like to say, anywhere the Ruach is, I want to be present.
Hi, I'm Nashawn.
AKA Auntie Shani. We like to season it from the top, you know. And this one over there.
Yep.
Is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. Bump. That's right, y'all. We no longer do it for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Ooh. Thank you for a community mindset. Hello, somebody.
That's lovely. Okay, thank you for
good to see you, girl.
Hey, what's going on?
It's New Zealand in the house. Come on, girl. She said, "Yay!" Good to see you, family. Good to see you. Listen, as we do all the time, y'all, you know we like to hit you with scripture. We're coming out of Maccabees, 2nd Maccabees, 1:23 or 24. All the way to that 29th verse. Listen. Get in the room. Get into this prayer.
Yes.
You can be praying this prayer right now in your life.
Oh, yes.
Get into this.
That's good. All right, here we go. And the prayer was after this manner. O Yahweh Elohim, creator of all things, who is fearful and strong and righteous and merciful, and the only and gracious King, the only giver of all things, the only just, almighty, and everlasting, you that deliver Yasharel from all trouble and did choose the fathers and sanctify them. Receive the sacrifice for your whole people, Yasharel, and guard your own portion and sanctify it. Gather those together that are scattered from us. Deliver them that serve among the heathen. Look upon them that are despised and abhorred, and let the heathen know that you are our Elohim. Punish them that oppress us, and with pride do us wrong. Plant your people again in your holy place, as Moshe has spoken.
Hallelujah.
God, a blessing to the hearers, the readers, and the doers.
Yes,
your word, Abba.
Yes, ma'am.
Look, yeah. I just know something. 26. Receive the sacrifice for your whole people, Yisrael, and guard your own portion and sanctify it.
So we will be his portion because there you go. We will be his portion.
That's awesome.
And also, like when he said, guard your own portion and sanctify it. Also, it's crazy because I thought when she was reading, I was thinking, man, how he guards the covenant and we guard the commandments. Yes. That's his portion too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. That's just a trip.
Yeah.
But to me, that gather those together that are scattered from among us, deliver them that serve among the heathens. Oh, it's the 27th. It's all of it for me.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so nutritious. Ain't a bone in.
No bones.
All meat.
No bones.
You know what it's like? It's like those nutritional cupcakes that James Morgan be talking about.
It's nutritional.
Good. Look at this one.
I can't.
No, okay, y'all. So, Shalom, Auntie Cousin. Listen. So, as y'all know, we are in the 4th book of Ezra. Super excited because it's going down.
It's going down.
And if you're wondering, if you're looking through your regular Bible and you can't find it, listen, let me tell you where you can find it at. You can find this book on Sefer.net, okay? Don't go to .com because you ain't going to find it. But be sure to use your Storytime discount, okay? Remember, the O in story is actually a 0, and the E in the word time is actually a 3, as we're going back to the covenant, okay? covenant keeper.
Yes, yes.
He guards the covenant. We guard the commandment. And then together, it just works, okay?
Just work out.
And because we were gone off from the 6th day, I don't know if we have much of a recap since we had Shabbat, our exercise class. We have stuff going on throughout the whole week.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have a recap.
Just that I think we're at the part where Ezra just saw all of us on the mountain. Look, with the tall guy.
Yeah. Right.
He was taller, head and shoulders above the rest.
Brother.
Yes. And he was the son of, he was the Mashiach.
Yes, yeah.
He was the Mashiach.
Yeah, I was just messing with him when I said he's our tall brother.
he was.
He's our kinsman redeemer.
Yes.
That was,
and he was giving out those crowns.
Yes, he was. Wow.
Yes.
We were on verse 23.
In chapter what?
Chapter 3.
Got you. I was thinking. All right. So y'all, if you got your C4 or you got your app, go to it. Okay. All right. 4th Ezra.
Oh, that's
3
right.
and
he's doing like a little recap.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through the history of the nation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, see, there's a recap.
There's the recap.
Yeah, I forgot because when I looked, he's been through Adam, Noah, Abram, Jacob, and Esau.
Yeah.
And I think we had to come be a David.
Oh,
yep,
okay. Well,
right.
okay. Let's get it.
Let's get into it. Verse 23. So the times passed away, and the years were brought to an end. Then did you raise up a servant called David, whom you commanded to build a city unto your name, and to offer incense and oblations unto you therein. When this was done many years, then they that inhabited the city forsook you, and in all things did even as Adam and all his generations had done, for they also had a wicked heart. And so you gave your city over to the hands of your enemies. Are their deeds then any better that inhabit Babel, that they should therefore have the dominion over Zion? For when I came thither and had seen impieties without number, then my soul saw many evildoers in this 30th year, so that my heart failed me. For I have seen how you suffered them sinning, and have spared wicked doers, and have destroyed your people, and have preserved your enemies, and have not signified it. 31. I do not remember how this way may be left. Are they then of Babel better than they of Zion? Or is there any other people that knows you beside Yashrael? Or what generation has so believed your covenants as Yaakov? And yet their reward appears not, and their labor has no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth and think not upon your commandments.
So basically he's saying like he's going back through the history. He gets to David. He says, and don't be confused. David did not build that temple, but he did build the city. So he says, I see David, and then after David is king, it starts to get a little suspect. Mm-hmm. Everybody start going crazy.
Yeah, you're right.
That's when everybody started going crazy. Solomon acted up a little bit. He got back, but then after Solomon, it really went all bad.
Yeah, a lot of it.
And so he said, we got carried away into Babylon. He said, now we back, and they still doing these sins. He said, is Babel better than us? Like, are these sinners doing better than us?
Oh, so that's why he said,
because I'm looking at them.
And they got wealth.
Yeah, they got
and they don't
wealth.
even care about your commandments.
They don't even care.
But that's kind of like how we be thinking like, well, shoot, I mean, I could be doing this since it's, you know what I mean? How you compare your life.
I've done it. Yeah,
I've done it too. Like, well, shoot, I'm doing all of this and my life looking like this. I might as well be doing what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where
it
he's
looks like they're not getting
so that's
punished.
what,
yeah.
So he asking like, are they better than us? Like, that's Babel. Where's Zion? Like, I'm
Are they
looking at
real?
them and they wicked and they seem to be getting away with stuff. And we can't even,
Hey, that is so true
we
today.
can't
You be
even
like,
cuss out the man that got in front of us on the
You
highway.
better not.
We in more trouble.
He held us to a different standard than the heathen.
whole different standard.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And you have to think the heathen are getting their reward now.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Because the God they serve is now. Temporary
Right.
now.
Do as thy will.
Hasatan. Yeah, right. It was thy will. So it appears they're getting away with it.
That's right.
But they're really not.
No. And that's the whole thing where we have to be careful, because that appearance. And if you look at it too long, it becomes to look real. You know what I mean? And you start desiring that thing. Like, well, it lures you, because you're like, well, maybe it ain't that bad. Then you become making excuses and reasons for it. You got to be careful, because at the end, Hasatan, he be dipping on you. He'll bring it to you. He will
dip you.
Link you with the people and everything.
Gone.
And then be out. Okay?
And you'd be like, what?
You be serving life sentences, and you like, wait a minute. How did I even get here?
I'm supposed to be to have the good life.
I just went to the store. How the heck? And Hasatan is out.
And remember when he got Kua to eat that fruit? Remember, it was nasty.
It sure was.
She didn't even like it.
She sure did.
They did not even like that fruit. That's what it is.
That's what it do.
You think it look good.
Because
you go hang out with them, you'll be like, no.
You think them friends, oh man, I think we will get along. And then you get one and you like,
they shady.
Y'all messy.
And we all grown here, right? When that thing is tempting you, talking about I love you. Come on, let's do it. Right. And it is not what they say it is on the movies. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Heck nah.
Nah. Y'all know what she talking about.
That part.
But I don't think they needed that description. Hey, maybe somebody.
Hopefully my parents don't have this on YouTube where the kids see it. I don't need them to pick up that hand gesture. But yes, New Zealand, that illusion, okay?
The illusion.
Yes. That was sign. Was that sign language?
That was sign language. Actually, it was. It was actually sign language. It's American Sign Language.
Okay, was that like? You know what? We're gonna move on.
Let's.
There's no way I can explain that away.
We're on number.
We're on 30. 33. I believe.
Yeah.
Yes, and yet their reward appears not in their labor.
You're on 34.
34. Weigh therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and theirs also that dwell the world. And so shall your name nowhere be found but in Yasharel. Or when it was that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in your sight, or what people have so kept your commandments? You shall find that Yasharel by name has kept your precepts, but not the heathen.
And that's going to set us apart.
Yep.
That's the difference between us and the rest of the nations.
Yep.
And the heathens.
It is. I mean, because that's exactly what it is. If you're not following the principles of his commands, you are what you are.
And we're different. We're set apart.
You know, I can't do that. I can't eat that. I can't go there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It makes you feel so out the loop, though.
Yeah, that's where I was going. When we do, we feel bad.
We sure do.
They don't even care.
Yeah, they be like, girl.
They be like, well,
we're going to the crab shack tonight.
They had it coming.
Right. I'm good.
Yeah. You look weird, but we got to just keep walking in this weirdness, okay? It's really not weird. It's, you're dope if you can walk in this walk.
Chapter 4. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer and said, your heart has gone too far in this world. And think you to comprehend the way of Al-Alian?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, why we gotta, you got us over here being holy, and they get to do all of what they doing, and they get to have money and prestige, and we over here dying. What's up with that?
He said, first off, check.
That's
you.
what the angel said.
Check all
He
of
said,
that.
hold on, but
Bring
it
that
back.
Reel it in, sir.
Bring that back.
You sinking into you going too
Bring
far
it
down the rabbit hole.
You thought you can comprehend the Most High?
You better be like the Morgan brothers and Moray. But I digress.
Bow out.
Bow out.
Yeah, bow out.
Bow out quickly.
Boy, there be some times, y'all. I don't know if y'all ever have them bow out when you be going in, right? You just feel like, you get like, but why are we going through this and this, and then everything? You just stop in that moment. You get that word, and you be like, Father, forgive me.
I'm going to sleep.
I'm sorry. I was so out of pocket. In fact, I wasn't even on the scene. I'm nowhere on the jeans. I'm not out of pocket. I'm not. Sir, please forgive me.
I had to. I'm going to expose my flesh because I had one of those moments where my husband was concerned, and I was fussing to myself about my husband. I was fussing to myself. Sometimes your significant other work on your nerves.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Like
he was working on my nerves. He don't even know what it was. Something just now I can say it was something very just minuscule. But I was sitting there and I was going in on a tangent by myself. And he said, the Most High said, and you are going in on who was made in my image. I went, See? I said,
I be coming with that.
Okay, I repent.
Right.
With them one-liners, you like,
He said you are going in on who is made in my image.
Oh.
And he dropped the mic and walked away. I was like, hey,
girl.
Hey.
The sound effect that came to that mic. Boom.
Yeah.
Hey, right?
Wow.
Right?
He didn't even have to do you like that, but maybe he had to. Ooh, wee. Ooh.
Yep. So yeah, that I digress. Yeah,
it's that whole check in the spirit
that whole check in the spirit. Yes.
Is given.
Hallelujah.
Whew.
Okay, verse 3. Then said I, yea, my Adonai. And he answered me and said, I am sent to show you 3 ways and to set forth 3 similitudes before you, whereof if you can declare me one, I will show you also the way that you desire to see, and I shall show you from whence the wicked heart comes. And I said, tell on, my Adonai. Then said he unto me, go your way, weigh me the weight of the fire, or measure me the blast of the wind.
You can.
Or call me again the day that is past.
You can't. Come on. I love where you're going.
Come on
he
now.
Pulled a Job.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't. How am I weigh fire?
Listen, I was trying to figure it out.
How am I measure the blast of the wind?
You can't even see the wind.
How am I call yesterday back?
Yesterday is gone. Listen, you giving me now.
I don't even remember everything that happened yesterday.
Listen, this is where when you ask a question that you know the answer to.
Yeah,
I can't stand those, but this is on point.
Yeah,
because in order to call yesterday back, I'd have to know every single thing that happened yesterday, to every single person, to every single tree, to every single. I have to call it all back.
Every blade of grass,
every
dew on the.
Girl, I wasn't even thinking that far.
You gonna call back yesterday? You gotta bring it all back.
I'm thinking just what you did yesterday.
No,
it goes further than that.
No, he talking about everything.
Call back yesterday.
Wow. Ooh, clouded. The sarcasm for me, okay?
I'll be like, look, Yura, let's just go get some ice cream.
Listen,
tell the angel, let's go get something to eat.
Let's just go get some ice cream, some black Rona ice cream.
We cool. Oxtails, you know what I'm saying? I don't know about the ice cream, but I'll be like, look, let's go get some of them oxtails. Rice and gravy.
She trying to go get something to eat, and she going to try to bribe him with some sweets.
I be saying we
Listen.
cool. I
She said
can't
we
do all
cool.
that. Measure
That
fire.
is so funny.
Girl, he told him like that's like literally talking to you like you dumb. But he not.
Yeah.
But he like
Since
when
you want to ask questions,
go measure me the fire.
Yeah.
And then go call back yesterday.
Yeah.
And don't stop there. There's more. Girl.
Oh my.
I hate to be the person in them boots or sandals.
Verse 6. Then answered I and said, what man is able to do that?
Right.
That you should ask such things.
Right. Why are you
of me?
asking me a
Dude,
question
really?
you know I can't do?
Dude, seriously, Uriel. You know that? How you say his name?
Oreo.
Oreo.
Oh, that's where we get Oreos from. Gotcha.
I didn't say
Angels
Oreo.
be-
I said
Uriel.
Ur.
Oh, there you go. It sounds good when you say it. Angel be a good like answer. Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, come on.
Tell
Yeah.
us what.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a habit of doing that. Angel be like, good answer, child. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Verse 7. And he said unto me, if I should ask you how great dwellings are in the midst of the sea, or how many springs are in the beginning of the deep,
Oh my gosh.
or how many springs are above the expanse, or which are the outgoings of paradise,
Oh.
perchance you would say unto me, I never went down unto the deep, nor as yet unto Sheol, neither did I even climb up into heaven. Nevertheless, now have I asked you, but only of the fire and wind, and of the day wherethrough you have passed, and of things from which you cannot be separated. And yet can you give me no answer of them?
Ooh, wait.
Well,
Said,
you
I
know,
can't answer that. He was like, oh, perchance.
Right.
clowning him.
Just clowning him.
Perchance, dude.
Just making him.
You gonna tell me you never went down to the
I'm gonna need somebody to find that clown emoji and put it in the chat.
Listen, straight clowning
He
though.
clowned it.
When you thought you knew
Put it
something,
in there.
only to find out you knew nothing.
Hey, a whole checkmate.
He wins. Okay.
Okay,
Hands
Uriel,
down.
I said let's go get some ice cream 10 sentences ago. I get it.
At this point, he just should have repented and said, "Now, what can I do?"
That's what I'm saying. Let's just go get some ice cream. We cool.
Thank you, New Zealand. Thank you. She hit you over the clown.
Thank you.
Girl, yes.
Because he clowned him.
Roasting this man.
He is roasting him.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
He said, moreover, unto
there's
me,
more.
your own things and such as are grown up with you, can you not know? How should your vessel then be able to comprehend the way of Al-Alian, and the world being now outwardly corrupted, to understand the corruption that is evident in my sight? What do you say?
Uriel
There you go.
said, you can't even see what I see.
Right.
I see the corruption as evident. You out here asking me about some wicked people. I see corruption. And you over here asking me why that wicked people getting away with stuff. What are you talking about, Ezra?
I mean,
I even know the answer to this. And you gonna question Elion?
I wonder how he was looking, Ezra. Like, first off, I'm just surprised you're still standing because I would have passed out. I just probably would have just did a faint or something so we can get to something else.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Like he's like,
yeah,
I get it. And he said, your own things, as such as are grown up with you, can you not know? You don't even know yourself. That part. What did you do when you was 2 months old? I know. Can you tell me that?
Oh my goodness.
How many hairs on your head?
Oh my goodness.
See, that be making you not want to ask a question.
Facts.
That right there.
Facts.
Or you be wanting to ask the right kind, like
you gotta kind of skate your way
you
around.
better approach that answer right.
Like double Dutch mode. You gotta wait a minute,
Yep.
Father. So I want to talk about this because it's on my heart, but I'm
Yep.
not sure how.
That part.
I'm
You
gonna
really
need
gotta
you
map
to
that
ask.
thing out.
I'm gonna need you to ask yourself the question for me.
Ask yourself the question for me.
You know
That's
what I'm
good.
trying to say, so you ask the question.
Because I ain't trying to catch this smoke that Ezra got.
That part. I don't think nobody trying to catch this smoke Ezra got.
He
catch
the
the reason was from Uriel. Job got it straight from El Shaddai.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That would have
At
broke
least
my
it was
whole
his
little spirit.
Right? At least there's he got him a little go-between.
I'm a little soft heart, so if you come at me, depending who you are, come to me a little strong, you know what I'm saying? I might tear up on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't even imagine having this angel kind of roast you a little bit and check you without, and just my knees would have been shaking. You know, I got K legs. It would have just been hitting, passing out.
Yeah. Awkward is an understatement.
Yeah. I can't fit the scene.
Uriel, I tried to end this alone. I can't hit. Uriel said, I think you need a little bit more.
Right. You just couldn't stop at the catching the wind.
Tell me about yourself.
Brother man had to go in.
Oh my goodness.
Like you didn't have to do him like that, Uriel.
Evidently he did.
Verse 12, then said I unto him, it were better that we were not at all than that we should live still in wickedness and to suffer and not to know wherefore.
Oh, no,
why would you say that?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Why would you say that?
Right?
No.
Oh, no.
I thought he knocked all the wind out of you, Ezra. How you got more breath to say more?
Because I guess now he going to try. I ain't no punk.
He was like, then if that's the case, then why should I have been born? You shouldn't even allow me to be born. We shouldn't be born. So you're going
to push that back off on the Most High. That is out of pocket. Don't you do that. Okay, verse 13. He answered me and said, I went into a forest, into a plain, and the trees took counsel and said, come, let us go and make war against the sea, that it may depart away from us. Depart away before us, and that we may make us more woods. The floods of the sea also in like manner took counsel and said, come, let us go up and subdue the woods of the plain, that there also we may make us another country. The thought of the wood was in vain, for the fire came and consumed it. Okay, the thought of the floods of the sea came likewise to naught, for the sand stood up and stopped it.
He said, let me tell you a little story.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Exactly
Yes, and he's got more.
Yeah, keep going.
I'm feeling like he's feeling about this big.
If you were judged now betwixt these two, whom would you begin to justify? Or whom would you condemn? I answered and said, truly it is a foolish thought that they both have devised, for the ground is given unto the wood, and the sea also has his place to bear his floods. Then answered he me and said, you have given right judgment.
Thank you.
But why judge you not yourself?
I knew he was going there. You didn't open up a
quick
can
to judge the trees and the water.
But you ain't quick to judge yourself.
In other words, the trees know they need to stay where the trees in their place.
Stay in their lane.
The water need to stay in their lane.
But yeah, you operating in
you don't need to stay in. You need to stay in your lane.
You operating in Yahuwah's lane. Yahuwah's lane. And don't even know.
You operating in Yahuwah's lane.
Yep.
Ooh.
He said, "Oh, you can answer about the trees and like you said."
He said, "Good answer, good answer."
But what about you,
boy, Ezra? Can't be the breath. Yeah, oh man.
I feel like that's like 2 chops to the throat. I'm
Right.
saying, just take all the air
You
and
should have
all the
stopped
voice.
back then with the weight of the fire. And
Yes.
you had to go ask
When
some
you
more questions.
exactly, you already said no man can do that. You should have just left it at that, and then said, "So what could I do?"
Mm-hmm. And now you think you smart. Oh well, I got that. The land need to be where the land is, and the sea need to be where the sea is.
Boy, you are worrying me, sir.
He said that you need to be where you is. Yeah, they talk like that.
Those of you who were brought up in the 70s and the 80s, y'all know what this means, right? Just stop believing it that did. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means.
I'm trying to figure
Well,
it
was
out.
it the late 80s? Because I was born 86.
Molded.
Oh!
Okay. I was like, wait a minute.
I think, what did my
molded scratch my neck?
You don't believe family greases.
Listen, I was like,
that's how the molded, everybody responded. I don't care who it was.
Yeah.
Everybody responded the same way. When they was molded, they was like,
you right.
Yep. Yep.
You right.
Yep.
That's heck of fun.
Homeboy is molded. Okay, verse, where am I?
19.
Okay.
Nope. 21.
Also 21. For like as the ground is given unto the wood, and the sea to his floods, even so they that dwell upon the earth may understand nothing but that which is upon the earth. And he that dwells above the heavens may only understand the things that are above the height of the heavens. Then answered I and said,
listen, sir.
I beseech you, O Yahuwah, let me have understanding.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Good answer.
Came back.
Steve Harvey. Good answer.
Yeah,
good answer.
good
That's on the board. Okay.
Yeah.
That's number one. That's up there.
I was about to say, don't go into a light, Carolyn.
Listen.
No.
I was about to say, is it 6:57 yet?
Because my uncle tripping.
Right.
He tripping. Like, come on.
Yes, Linda said, we learning. We learning.
Stay up in them lanes. Don't get to asking about no why I ain't got something like the wicked. They wicked.
Oh, girl. I mean, sir.
Sir and ma'am.
Right.
Because he said he that dwells above wait, you understand the things of the earth.
Barely, too.
Barely. And you only understand that because I sent you people to understand. I sent Enoch to help you understand things.
Right.
Good point.
I sent all this stuff so you would understand.
Good point.
And you gonna come up in my face?
What?
Talk about some wicked? Why the wicked got a Mercedes? You got a car, don't you?
Hello.
Ooh.
Put that thing in drive. Let's go.
Let's roll.
Throw that thing
You got
in
a
drive.
point A to
okay?
point B. Don't play.
He said, so you be concerned about that and let Yahuwah rule the heavens. Yahuwah rule the heavens. And remember when Yahuwah put the angels in check?
Yep.
Over Adam?
Yep.
Because Adam was begging to stay in the garden and they just figured, oh, Yahuwah gonna do what he said. Yahuwah looked at him like, excuse you?
Yeah, like,
who told you to stop?
He says, my judgments are unfair. And they was like, ooh, hold up, check.
They got
Sorry,
checked.
Father, no. And then they dragged that brother out at that point. It was
and
no mercy.
That was probably the angel's lesson. So Oriole's probably like, dude.
Yeah, I've been there before. Don't do that.
You better be glad it's me standing here.
Absolutely.
I've been checked.
Absolutely.
By Yahuwah.
Yes.
I've been checked by Yahuwah.
Yes.
You don't want to go there.
All right. I beseech you, O Yahuwah, let me have understanding, for it was not my mind to be curious of the high things, but of such as pass by as daily. Namely, wherefore Yasharal is given up as a reproach to the heathen, and for what cause the people whom you have loved is given over unto wicked nations, and why the Torah of our forefathers is brought to naught, and the written covenants come to no effect.
Then that's how you should have asked.
That's how you should have asked for the first part.
That's how you should have asked the question.
You should. I'm not trying to tell you how you should rule things in heaven. I'm not, but I'm just specifically.
I'm just curious.
I'm just curious about specifically Israel.
Yeah. Look at this.
That's
I love her posture. You see
Israel.
this? This is how she
Like,
should have been.
Ezra changed that narrative.
Yeah, he's like, and like,
because that's not how you ask the question.
I can just
the
see
creator
him
of all
going,
things. Okay.
You know, if he, well, he is. This is our uncle.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just see him going.
And
The
why
first,
they doing that?
but I like the way her posture was when she re-asked the question.
Yeah.
It's like,
Excuse me. I'm specifically talking about Israel. And like, why, the covenants that you gave us.
That's better.
They're not.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
I just want to know. So
nothing is coming from the covenant.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to tell you to do how to do your job.
This part.
I don't
This is
even
the
want
perfect
it.
example.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't
Change
being
that
jealous
posture.
of the wicked people.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But I don't know if you know this. You cannot throw no sarcasm in there.
Not.
Oh my goodness.
He changed that whole. See,
This
that's how
brother
you
got
ask
me
the
hot.
question.
Okay. Not even mad, but it's burning up because of Ezra.
Yeah, it's the same thing with what John Baptist's daddy name? Zechariah.
Yes.
When he when the angel told him he was gonna have the baby.
Yeah.
And he said something, but the way he said it was out of pocket. And so he wasn't able to speak.
Yeah, he was mute.
He was like, man,
don't play with me because I'm too
he
old
was
for all of
something.
that.
He
he said
disregarded
it
it.
the wrong
He
way.
was like, whatever.
Yeah.
He
said
yes.
it was real
He was
nonchalant.
like, oh, no, excuse me.
Yeah, he disregarded the whole
Gabriel,
prophecy.
I stand in the presence of the most. Seriously? You ain't going to be able to talk.
Mm-hmm.
You got, really? But then Miriam says, well, how can I know this? I don't know a man. She asked it the right way.
That's
She
right.
had the right posture.
That's
yes.
right.
So you better come in. You could ask questions.
But you have to come correct.
You better come correct.
You have
Don't
to.
come out of anger and talk about why
No sarcasm.
Girl, no sarcasm. Ooh,
None. You better check that heart.
I'm very
Ask all the questions you want. Because remember, what's his name? Who was that asshole?
Hermes. He
was
asked 9,013
and got
questions.
an answer to them all.
Yeah, he did.
We was in that book forever because of his questions.
Brother got another question.
I was like, oh, uncle. Oh, uncle.
He got his answers because he came the right way.
That's right.
Ezra, it was like.
Sometimes I have to approach the Most High like, Father, you made me like this. Just in case I get that. You know what I mean? You gave me this personality now.
So I'm going to go up just a little bit and then go into 24.
Okay.
And why the Torah of our forefathers is brought to naught and the written covenants come to no effect. And we pass away out of the world as grasshoppers. And our life is astonishment and fear. And we are not worthy to obtain mercy. What will he then do unto his name, whereby we are called? All of these things have I asked.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. These things have I asked.
I like it though, but I like how he went back to Egypt.
Remember
Caleb was like, no, we can do it.
Yeah.
But everybody was like, oh no,
we can't.
We're grasshoppers. And that fear,
he sure did pull
they
that.
became a reproach to the Most High because they was like, first off, out of all the stuff I brought you out of,
do you remember what I just said?
Bro, that was just 35 minutes ago.
During the plagues, you was all up in Goshen.
That was just the day before yesterday.
Right. It wasn't even far. I
Right.
just did this. I just made 12 lanes in the sea.
Your foot walked them. You still got sand in your toenails. Okay? Like
Right. The fish ain't even finished eating Pharaoh's army.
Okay. And so it's crazy how he says, and we pass away out of the world as grasshoppers, and life is astonishment and fear, and we are not worthy to obtain mercy.
Yeah, you just came out of Babylon.
Mm-hmm.
He just worked signs and wonders.
That's right.
The king gave you notes.
Oh, that's right.
He gave you riches. The king told the other people who was your enemy to help you.
That's right. And you still have the nerve to see yourself. Perception is powerful, y'all. In spite of acknowledging the Most High for everything that he has done and is doing currently, he still sees himself as a grasshopper.
Yes.
After seeing everything.
Hey, you go to what he didn't do. He didn't make me like the wicked people.
So
You ain't the wicked people.
So he.
Right. Why don't you rejoice at that?
The children of Israel, they were fed in the wilderness. He gave them water out of a rock. Good manna from, and then
and quail. Listen,
and they pulled what they pulled. Right? They complained. We want this. We want that. Then he comes along, and like you just said, he brought you back from Babylon. And had the king finance the temple and the people that was trying to get y'all in trouble to finance y'all too. And you sitting up, why it seem like this is a good lesson, y'all. This is a good lesson, y'all.
But you know what? You got to remember too, what brought him into this mindset, because the people had sinned.
Yeah. Because they started looking at the other nations.
They started looking. Listen, let
they
them
had married
nations be them.
They had married They had married them women.
Let them nations stay in their lane. Okay.
It's a reason he built a wall around you.
Absolutely. It's a reason why he allowed you to be a part of the seed of Jacob and the other people not. Not to say that the other people aren't special or anything, but we have a responsibility.
Yes.
We can't be wanting to be like these other nations.
The Most High has created every nation for their own purpose.
That's right.
He's created us for ours.
Yep.
And he's created all the other nations for theirs.
Yep.
And we need to stop looking over into somebody else's yard.
Yeah.
And saying, well, why they got that and we don't do that? And that's what he did. He looked over at them other people and was like, why they got and we can't have?
And they're constantly trying to get in our yard.
Absolutely.
And
won't give us no credit for it.
And what, like you just said, yesterday you just came out of Babylon and had your stuff paid for in full.
Yesterday you would have been outside on the streets. However, a roof is over your head.
Yes.
Okay, this is a really good lesson.
Because you ain't in a 3-bedroom house, you can't be happy.
Yeah.
This is a good lesson, y'all. This is a good lesson.
Wow.
All right, verse 25. What will he then do unto his name whereby we are called? Of these things that I've asked. Then he answered me and said, the more you search, the more you shall marvel. For the world hastens fast to pass away and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof you ask me, I will tell you. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. For the grain of evil seed has been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much wickedness has it brought up unto this time? And how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
Wow.
Ponder now by yourself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed has brought forth.
Wow. For one seed produced
all this.
Yeah.
He said, Ezra, go in the corner and think about this. You know this. You know the scriptures.
And really,
you know the scriptures. You know how this world has gotten wicked and wicked and wicked. You know what happened with the ark. You know this stuff.
Come on.
And you know what happened since people got off the ark. You seen it with your own people. People getting more wicked and wicked. And you asking, what are you asking me? Why you not part of them? You know what's up. Come on, Ezra, go on over there and sit down.
So go
in the corner.
Yeah, go think about that real quick.
Get your scriptures, go over in the corner.
Y'all know the Most High be having us do that.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
He be straight you think about it. I ain't gonna even answer that.
Right. Yeah.
Because you asking me a question that you know the answer to. You go answer that.
Yep.
I don't even know why you brought this up before me.
Yep. You
we
know
do
the
our
answer.
kids. We do our kids like that
Y'all
too.
know my motto. Don't be asking me questions you know the answers to.
Right.
It don't make you any smarter. I can't stand it.
That
so I can
came
only
from the
imagine
Most High.
how he
The
feels.
Most High be like, girl, go
That came from the Most High. He gave
For
you
real.
that
sit
sugar.
down. Go sit down somewhere and think. Just think
Like,
about
I
what you
cannot
just said.
take, like, You didn't look any smarter when you asked that.
Mm-mm.
You still look the same.
Try to look intelligent.
I'm trying to look intelligent.
And how old are
That's what
you?
Ezra
You
did.
ain't even a day old.
Right.
You ain't even a day old. I've been here since day one. And
Right.
you ain't even one day.
Literally
Before
day
day
one.
You can barely talk.
Absolutely. Before day one.
You could be, I'm still taking care of you.
See, I'm here talking to you.
And you gonna ask me a question like that. You want to go live with the wicked people? You want to be one of them?
Ooh.
Listen, I'll turn you into a
Go sit down somewhere.
This is my nephews and nieces. Girl, listen, I know.
Hey, every family got them. Think they just
Truly.
the smartest ones in the
I'm
bunch.
telling you, they be my kids. My kid. Is this a question you know the answer to? Think about it. Think about it.
Verse 33. Then I answered and said, wait, no, 32. And when the ears shall be sown, which are without number, how great a floor shall they fill? Then I answered and said, how and when shall these things come to pass? Wherefore are our years few and evil? Wherefore are our years few and evil? And he answered me, saying, do not you hasten above Al-Aliyah.
Strike two.
For your haste is in vain to be above him.
That could hurt.
For you have much exceeded.
So now y'all like, well, when is all this going to happen? You're not finna speed up nothing. It's going to happen.
That's like your kid asking you, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
But wait. Mashiach ain't even came yet, dude. You
Hello.
asking when it's going to be over. Dude.
You gonna ask when it's gonna be over? He ain't even came yet.
And you know he ain't came yet. You know the timetable because remember they had the timetable,
yes,
right?
Yes, they did.
Dude,
he playing with his life.
See, that's what happened when you don't.
You to think about it.
He thought about it, but he didn't ponder on
right.
it. He didn't.
Right.
He did not ponder. He told him to go by himself.
Listen,
Instead he asking
questions. He told you to go over there and think about it.
He related to Hermaeus for real.
Like, when is it gonna be up? Mashiach ain't dude.
Sir, be anxious for nothing.
Mashiach ain't came.
Thank you.
Wait, your problem ain't even corrected yet.
Exactly.
If I come right now, how you getting in?
Ooh.
Sir, your place is Sheol.
How you getting in?
Oh my.
I ain't even. Adam's still waiting on me.
Oh my God.
That's right.
He gotta be first. So if I come right now, what's gonna happen to you?
Ooh, and that's why he said you have exceeded much. Because you ain't thinking about those things.
You ain't thinking about
See,
those
what
things.
Michelle just did, well, she gave us an example between thinking and what we all saw was pondering. And Adam, I haven't even picked up Adam yet. Yeah. My mind wasn't going towards it. See, I was thinking.
He told this man to go and ponder you by himself.
Gotta be first.
He didn't ponder.
Didn't. And you a whole priest. Mr. from the line of Aaron.
Girl, you right.
I can trace my roots.
Oh, he did do that.
Oh, did.
Dude, you were so...
At the beginning in chapter 1, beginning to open up, I chased my roots back. Okay, then you ought to know a little something.
She's right. She's right, sir. She's right.
Listen, we're going to give you all an opportunity to ponder. And we're going to see y'all tomorrow at 6 p.m.
Yep. Because it's that time. Thank you for that.
Think about it.
Ooh, wee.
You could ask a question, but you better think about it. Don't ask the one you know.
Got to be more careful.
Got to be.
Asking
all them questions get you in trouble.
I'm trying to tell you, you better be prepared. With
I
that
am
being
too
said,
through. Shalom.
New Zealand go bump. I'm telling you, she over here giving us a whole description what pondering looks like.
That's why this one is.
Come on, Rob.
Yeah.
That's like, oh yeah, that's right. Moshi, I didn't even care. What are you talking about?
Right. Cammy goes on. It's a good place to ponder.
Yeah.
You know that's right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
First one in the middle got to turn it off.
Oh, okay. We love you. Have a good night. Shalom.
Shalom.
Wow. That